Hey everyone, I know, this isn't fly related, but I know many of you guys do fish lures, and this is a quick tip on how I rig big soft lures, especially Magnum Dawgs. When you fish for large pike in winter, you might only get one bite per day, and you do not want to have your hooks all tangled up and miss that one important hit. So, to be sure that my hooks are always in perfect position for a hookup, this is what I do. What you need is some shrink tubing, some spare split rings, and I like to change the hooks. I'm not a big fan of the original Musky Innovation hooks. I find them way too big, a little bit like butcher hooks. So this time I went for some 2-knot hooks from VMC. I'm pretty happy with them. So first what you want to do is remove all the original hooks. As you can see, the new hooks, the shank is a little bit shorter than the original one, so to compensate for that, just add some extra split rings to get to the same about distance from the hook point to the lure. So I found that usually 3 split rings for the front hook and 2 split rings for the back hook usually does the job perfect. Now that you have your split ring in place, just get some shrink tubing. Make sure that you cut just the right size in length. It's fairly important to get the length correct because that'll help with the stiffness of the rig you're gonna make. It's gonna keep the hook well away from the body of the lure. Now for the width of the shrink tubing, make sure it's big enough so you can get the rings through it fairly easily. You don't want to be struggling too much at this stage. Okay, all you have to do now is repeat with the back hook, same process. Now it goes without saying, don't heat up too close to your lure for too long, just enough for the shrink tubing to grasp on that split ring and stiffen the rig. It works best if you start hitting the shrink tubing from the hook towards the lure, so you can be assured that you get a good grab onto them split rings. You can see now the hooks are well away from the body of the lure, and they really never get tangled up. I never have a case now, even on cast and retrieve, not just on trolling. These hooks won't get caught on the lure or on themselves, so if you get a bite, you can be sure it's going to be in the jaws of the pike and not on the lure. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial, something a little bit different, but I know a few of you enjoy that sort of thing, so I'll post some more if you like it. Just let me know in the comments. Thank you.